And welcome back to the city of New England. We are back here in Cities Skylines 2, and we have some building to do today. I'm pretty sure we have lots of things to get through here. And we also have some, well, more homeless in here, as we have across the whole city. And so there are two things, main things happening at the moment that you should be aware. There are known bugs as well. One is getting down to just 5 employees for offices. This is one. This one is going down that path. And what happens is that the jobs in the city start to go down. If you depend a lot in offices like we do, there are plenty of jobs there are plenty of jobs in here. And hello, there are Jenny Wades, welcome. But yeah, this is something that we have to keep an eye on. And the other thing is actually the homeless situation. That is also an issue where basically every single park in the city will have some sort of homeless, as you can see, and they are mostly all wealthy. So really weird, but it is what it is, I guess. And yeah, we'll get through that. Also, just taking a quick peek at this because this is interesting. Lots of people trying to get here. Are they not being able to get on that one? I think I'll do a quick change on this one because we may be able to improve this as well. Let's start by doing that then. We have 4-5 lane. I think that's the one I'm after. And then still keeping 2 lanes going left and 3 now going right. I'll also come in here and reset, remove U-turns for the moment. Reset, remove U-turns. Just making sure this can turn left or go straight. This can go straight and this can go straight. Good. Now this can take any directions there, which is fine. This as well. I think this should help with the traffic in here, but also, well, let me just take a quick look at this. This is correctly being done. There's a lot of them going straight now. Let me just take a quick look at this one. So can go there and there. I think because this is doing like 1, 2, and 3, I will slightly change this, remove this from going there, and this will do those 2 lanes. This will kind of keep them going on that direction. And hopefully this will help with the buses that turn left in there and make things a little bit better for us. That's a pretty long bus stop there. There we go. Traffic is gone over there. I should keep an eye on this one though, because it seems like I think this should be fine. It's probably gonna be like 1 or 2 traffic lights there, and then this is going to go. I would love to be able to sync traffic lights. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Maybe so. Richard, hello. Is this playable now or CS1 still better? Definitely playable. Definitely a good game to play. I haven't played Cities Skylines 1 in a long time. I've been enjoying this one a lot more recently. And still not perfect, still not where I think it actually should be, but definitely better. Definitely better. So looking at this, I have some more space for offices in there. Oh, by the way, that was an update for the game, so we see a bit of a death wave, some rebalancing, especially on the industry, and then this should come all back to normal. We can also take a look at this. AQ, hello! How's the world's best live streamer doing? Thank you for that, AQ. It's very nice of you. Doing really well. Well, not this weekend, but in 3 days is my birthday, so this is kind of my birthday stream, if I can say that. And so I have a long weekend as well ahead of me. So doing well, I can't complain. That's where I'm getting at. How about you? Hope you're doing well as well. What is my anarchy? Why don't I have anarchy? What is my anarchy? Looks really good. Yeah, it's looking much better, Richard. It's definitely looking a lot better. Anarchy has an issue with keybinds. What's using Control A? Let's see. Nothing should be using Control A for enabling. Have Shift U over there. Database. Binding. Good. F. Oh, good. I need to find what it is because that will annoy me quite a lot. Maybe traffic. Control R, Control 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Traffic lights enhancement. But none of those what we actually are looking for. Interesting. Nothing. Is that anything on the actual game that's using Control A? I would love that it would tell you what's using that. Shift Control A, that's not what we are looking for. I have no idea what's using that. Buy this. Control A. All right, let's force that back in and see if it works. There we go. Now I can do this. Right. Happy birthday. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. AQ, thank you very much. Hope you got the best presents. Oh, presents is being here with all of you. And having some time off as well. That's also very important, right? Winning, thanks. Just living every moment of appreciation. Life is great. That's the way, AQ. Lovely to hear that. I'm glad you're having a good time as well. And our parking here is quite full. We don't have parking there, which is... I'm blind. I'm pretty sure this was meant to show you parking capacity. Oh, this tells me parking usage 26%. All right. Have more parking lots in here. Interesting that that one is full and this one like has a lot of space. People are still coming here. Maybe if I try to increase the price a little bit there, it'll make people use this one a little bit more. I don't know. We'll try. Try and see. All right. I have that. I'll speed things up as well so it gets a little bit of rebalance going while we do this. You will feel that people in here, I won't worry too much about traffic, especially because the death wave going in here. They are coming, I hope. That is a crematorium just there. And we have plenty of capacity. Look at the cars. Yeah, they're just kind of stuck a little bit on the traffic in here because they are moving quite a lot. But if you look at this, it's really flowing well. It's just that I think the excess of taxis and the hearse at the moment are just making a little bit of a mess in there. And when they stop in the middle of the road as well, that doesn't help. Great. There you go. Now they go. Now they should go. Doing better. Also thinking if we actually need one extra lane there. I don't think so. I think, yeah, this is gone now. Then this will start moving a little bit more. And when this move a little bit more, then that one will move a little bit more as well. So yeah, I think it's just a domino effect now that we are getting this all sorted. Yeah, we're good. All right. Job done. Just always park in the nearest parking lot, their destination. Yeah. I think they do. But you know, at least we get more money. Not that we need that, but you know, talk about money. We're still getting like quite a lot in taxes. And I think I will help them even more in here. We don't need all that money. So let's make their life a little bit easier. It's been a long time since I built any... Oh, we do have the... What's that? Welfare office in there. That's actually a community kindergarten. Could get this in the area. It's not great, but we could build that closer to the industrial than closer to here. Maybe that's what we do. We fill this area, we build one of these buildings in here and connect it, make them all... You know what? I'm looking at this and like, I will add this right here. That's what I'll do. And then we can expand the industrial area a little bit more in there, because we do need those jobs. So I'll keep building it. Also want to give them space there. Not so sure. This looks awful. What I was about to say. That looks terrible. Why? It's kind of an angle, but it's actually straight. What? Doesn't make any sense. How these two connections can be 90 degrees. Maybe that's what is wrong with this one. Let's try again. Still is slightly on an angle. If you look at this bottom here, top there, when you have that blue line, it is slightly on an angle. Don't like it. That would look so weird. You know what? Let's redo this area over here. I really don't like that. Look at this. Does that wiggly thing in there. Let's try to go this way, reconnect it in here and see if that helps at all. Not really. There's another way that we can do this. I can go over here. Try with this one instead. I think I'll go a little bit further above. There we go. There we go. That's much better. much better. Brad, thank you for the follow and welcome. Jersey, thank you for sharing the live as well. Really appreciate it. Yes, PI, hello. Just don't connect, go straight down. The problem was actually this one. That wasn't going straight. Even if I went straight down there, they would be misbehaving in there. But I think this is good now. We're good. We're good. Got there in the end. All right, we have this. So I'm just thinking if we do another road in the middle there, which I don't think I will, just because I have another road in here, another road in there. It's just becoming a little bit too much. I do want another one coming down here though. So straight there. Kind of the back alley of the industry. There we go. And no other connections in there as well. And I think this will kind of make this area for us, or the layout of this area at least. I'm gonna try to bring this one all the way over here. Definitely want another one there. And even considering this. Let's do that again. There we go. All right, we have our pathways, walkways. I'm a little bit worried with this one though. Now that I say that, I might want to change this. Right. Sorry. That'll be quick though, because this is becoming like a major road, and I want to give them a little bit of an option in here. So let's increase this. Stop there. And this will be kind of going through here, all the way through here. And then there, it will split. That's fine. Now, there are a few things that are broken in here for some reason. I think just the buildings. All right. Remove those. Let's get that back in place. Obviously, these will move back a little bit. And then we'll be able to reconnect these roads over here. This. Let's bring this there, because what I want to do here is bring a pathway and connect this over there as well, so it has like something. Definitely not that. Why are you doing this? I know that is an entrance in there, and that's exactly why I'm doing this way. And if I make grounds, possibly not see. Come on. These things. There is a way. Hold on. There is one. Just need to remember. How do I see that? I forgot. This one. Yeah, look at that. Why wouldn't you connect there? Let's go filter. I think we just need netlane segments. Nope. Pretty sure that there was one of the options here would make this work. Yeah, it's not going to play well there. So let's change this. I don't want to break it. I want to make sure that this all works out.
This has been a local public service announcement.
This is silly. Come on. We're on the ground.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions.
Let's try this instead.
This has been a local public service announcement.
And see if this works. Yeah, it creates like this bump in there.
Thanks for tuning in to Soft Rock.
Like, seriously?
And it's about time we checked.
Seriously? Alright.
This one is from Winona out in the country. We've been getting a
Anyway, that is done.
attacks recently.
Need one more over here.
Vicious as man or monster. A dark presence haunts the wood. Oh,
Okay.
well, that could really be anything from a werewolf
Do we need
to a...
anything else in this area? Like, for example,
But what level is it rated? And I'm definitely not going.
here we
Recently overrun by
have one over there.
GP and EXP and a
Might do a small healthcare around this area.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when
Like a small medical clinic.
floats our boat.
This will give us 25 patient capacity.
We're live, and we're getting reports about
Could really be at that corner.
somewhere in the city.
Crematorium, we have one close by.
Dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
Well, we have some schools, although we need some high school.
If you're in it,
Elementary, this is high school. We might need another one, but not for now.
meanwhile,
And in terms of fire department, we have this one. Basically, it's all this area. And some police over there. We're doing well. And I might want to upgrade this police station, by the way. Right now, what we have is just a normal police station. What I was thinking is that we could get... Hi, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And if you do configure parking lots and building in the small jail, I need some and some that I can upgrade like with a helicopter. That's what I want here. And by the way, we do have, this is just a normal police station, which is this one. Some police headquarters. Interesting. This is a bit too large. This is... it's actually not too bad. We have how many blocks there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 3, 6. That could work. Alright, let me pause the game. Remove this one. Also try to change this just so I can put that in the place. Let me place it here, please. I don't want to put that manually in there. I'll do the hardest thing, but we do have like it's I have more space there, but I think that'll be more than enough. I want some sort of park or some detailing on there. There we go. They're back. Why are these? Seriously, game. Let me grab this again. Move this over here. So we are sure that we have all those in there, and hopefully I'll have to do this. Yeah, kind of. But I can also remove those and they'll fill the gap. There we go. Just don't like this gap, but you know, we'll do what we can do. I'm fine. Good to know, Tamai. Good to know. Hope our weekend is going well as well. Let's get that helicopter in there and then let's expand this one. So I guess okay, here, and then let me use the bucket. Oh no, the game crashed. The joys, the joys. Let me reload it. Hopefully we didn't lose too much with the autosave in there. Yeah, that message looking for a game to capture will be replaced shortly. It's loading. It's loading. It's been a while since the last crash on the game, so yeah, there we go. We are 0 days without a crash. Now it's gonna get stuck because the game doesn't load mods really well. Although this was the whole thing that it was supposed to be doing well. But yeah, we'll wait it to load the mods and then join the game. If anyone has any stories to tell, this is the time. It says there's no TikTok people watching too. Oh yeah, it looks like 6 to me. I don't know, EQ. It's one of those days, I guess. Yeah, there you go. It's all loading, and we will get back in a second. Let it go. Autosave. Let's load. They should load a little bit faster now. I don't know why I get these cut with the mods as well. Like, it is so weird. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. And I will just click on a couple of things here so they kind of reload and make sure that we have roaming properly done. There we go. This is all correctly placed. And as I done last time, I will actually do this. It's actually a little bit better. Good. So again, helicopter in there. And let's go back to try and detail this. We're doing some grass, we're doing some... let's try the small one in here. Let's see how that looks like. There you go. I like the pattern. What am I doing for my birthday? So tomorrow I'm having lunch with a couple of friends. And on the day, on Tuesday, I am going out for lunch on a city nearby. It's not Malani, it's somewhere a little bit further north than it's not Malani as well, it's Malani. Forgot the name of the city, but yeah, we'll have lunch in there, then probably go to Malani, buy some chocolate because they have the best chocolates that I ever tried in Australia. So definitely going there. And then I think we're doing like a small cake or something at home. Just be just like quiet, just my partner and I. But yeah, I think that's good enough, you know. Don't need extravaganza. I usually have like some quiet time at home, but this time I'm doing a little bit more, which is going out for some lunch, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Sounds perfect. Yeah, it's good. It's quiet, you know. Don't need like to do too much. And sometimes the simplest things are the best as well. So yeah. Make some nice memories and back home. Those gaps on those lots, and I definitely want some trees over there. Why not? So now we have belief, and what I do right on the side, I think that'll be just industry over here. This is the industrial park, so why not? Ooh, we have a chemical plant, and this needs to go around this side. My mods don't work, they just don't show up in the menu, and if I make a district, the building won't spawn. Hello, Silver. I hope you're having a good day, and welcome as well, first and foremost. Now, which mods don't work? Which mods do you have? Do you have any messages, anything that might give you an indication on what might be happening? Let's see if we can try to help you there. Oh, this fits right in here. I love it. Mads, am I the only one that prefers Cities Skylines 1? No, a lot of people does prefer Cities Skylines 1. I do prefer Cities 2, though. So, yeah. China, Japan, and Germany pack the most popular ones. China, Japan, and Germany pack? Is this the official asset packs from CO? If they're not loading, there are two things. Yep. So there are two things you can take a look. When like on Steam, first thing that I would do is go into properties of Cities Skylines, and then just remember. Then on general, you have a select launch option. Make sure you don't have like mods disabled in there. You can just play Cities Skylines or ask when you start. If that doesn't work, you go on the same menu, but you go install files and do verify integrity of the game. And then that might help you. I think it might just be that could be deactivated. Could be. They're all going. Have interesting, they're picking up people around the industrial area. Maybe we need like a larger clinic here. Let's see how many people end up coming to this clinic. There are no expansions or anything, so we'll keep an eye on that. All right. Guess we have like some growth happening there and another wave there. Really? In terms of, I think it should be good in here. Let's take a look at some things. Ground pollution, yeah, just around the industry, which is expected. Then air pollution, you do have like some air pollution from the roads, but should be alright. Noise pollution, yeah, commercial buildings and mixed zone buildings, they do have a little more noise pollution. Things should be alright. If we look at okay, buildings, deaf buildings, citizen health. I think this area is pretty good. It might just be like getting old and unfortunately dying there. And the coverage in this whole area is pretty good as well. Although, look at this, they're not as healthy in there. As you can see, these buildings, even those buildings. How is this? We have some patients in there. Over here as well. I think what we may need is another helicopter, because it seems like there's a lot need for, yeah. Look at this and seeing all the ambulance coming in this area. If we add some sort of small clinic, one thing that we could do is let's help them remain healthier, and we don't need more capacity. So, but we may need another clinic in here, and I'll probably add something around here or here. Let's take a look at that then. Maybe this one can be applied with extension wing and an office room. Helps its service area remain healthier. Come on, I know we can do this. Let's take a look at this size again. So 6. Pretty sure I can build this in here. I don't want you to delete everything, come on.
Adventure awaits, and yet waits for no man.
Why is this showing?
Industry
Oh, snappy.
on the rise, and when
There we go.
business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no
It goes in there.
boat, Glenda.
In local coverage, the tourism board just released their figures, and it's good news all around.
You can remove all these houses from here.
Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
There we go. This will work.
I guess everybody is figuring out.
And let's help them remain healthier. There you go. And they are already on their way. So what happened with my overlay? Why the overlay goes away? Go wonder. It's a huge hospital. But yeah, this we can take a look at this area a little bit later and see if that has changed anything. But I'm already seeing like some ambulance going that way, and I hope this will have an effect. They're coming back, bringing in more people in there, and away they go again. Yeah, let's keep an eye, and then we come back in here and see how this all goes. All right, happy days. Depending how this goes, we may need a better or larger clinic in here that has more ambulance. Do I have anything that has more ambulance? No. This one has 5, 6, but this is not that bad in terms of size. 5, 2. Fortunately, there aren't many options with like a lot more ambulance in there. Just more space for patients. This one though gives you more ambulance, up to 10, which is what we have on this one. So maybe if that doesn't do the job, then we work it out. We'll see. We will see. All right, is this working? Have balanced storage in there. Requires minerals and crude oil. Produce chemical. That's very good. All right, I guess we're good. How's our production line? Can I just say I love being here? It's like home. Oh, nice, CQ. It's so nice of you. Thank you for that. And I'm glad you enjoy it. The worst thing like is doing something that you're not enjoying that much. Sometimes we do things that are not that enjoyable, but you know, knowing that it's making a difference makes my day as well. One thing that I was thinking is that we could build another farm in here. We do have this space. I know that we might want to leave this. Well, we might actually need to do that straight away. So if we do another water treatment plant over here. Yeah, that would be fantastic. And then could have this here, could have this there. Basically, the farm would follow this line over here and we would leave some space. Maybe we connect here and fill the gap so we know what would go in that area. And I think that's what I would do. So think about it and looking at the production here, we could do wood, like we basically need everything. And we can do cotton. We are good, interesting. Maybe we do livestock or grain, like those are the things that we need the most. Do we have any? No, we don't have any fertility in there. So livestock would work well. Doesn't really matter where this goes. So I'll leave that right in the middle. Connect here. Kind of just roughly do it. Don't need to get all right. So we can go back and now change it. There we go. Okay, certainly want this to connect with that. And then we'll keep going around. Leave a little room for more water treatment in the future. Yeah, so that is exactly the space for that. That'll be, I think, more than enough for the whole map, I believe. Thankfully, we don't require that much. And these will go here. These will go there. Go around like this. And this is exactly the space for the future water treatment. And there you go. And on this one, I would like to bring that even further. Let me fix this. Yeah, looks much better and feels like more connected as well. And hopefully we'll start producing livestock soon. Coming soon. We're going to do an airport and space travel. I don't think that fits in this city. Like the map is quite limited. Like to do a spaceport, I don't even know where I would do it. Could try to flatten this out and that would work. I think the airport, we tried looking around the other day and we didn't really found a great place to do it. We need to do the circular neighborhood in here. This would be the port in there. This would be the circular neighborhood. Then we have this expansion, but I don't think that's the best place for an airport. We could try though. Don't know, we may take a look later. I will add something here. Airport, maybe? There you go, at least we know that we have to consider it and we won't forget. I don't know if the size here is enough for the airport though. And I just noticed that we have this tile, so I could just go there like no anarchy and build stuff. Interesting. Which other tiles we might have that I'm not aware of? This, I have 4 tiles in here. I think that's all. Nice, good to know. So we know where to go there. Alright, how are we doing in terms of jobs? Homeless will have that no matter what. Unemployment, it's actually quite stable. Alright, that's good. Maybe we give them a little bit more in here. And I want this there as well. So that will help a little bit. Let me do something in here. And I think this will be, yeah, some industrial there as well. So what are we doing? We're doing oak plus the birch trees in here. Let's try and follow that pattern. Oak, we are doing a line. Now, what that line looks like. I think it was 18 or 20. Like 20 is the way to go. Let's do this. Make a simple curve in there instead. There you go. Looks a little bit better. Here, I'm just thinking what to do around this one, but I think you just go straight over there. And then with the birch tree,
Exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until
go like
This
this,
has been a local public service announcement.
go like this, and like that. So we have like the same kind of start for this. I could connect that pathway in there as well, and I think I'll do it. Could go straight, then
The soft rock where sometimes we let the dice of fate decide.
go straight there as well,
Just need
and do a nice curve.
20 and roll the ouch saving throw, please.
There we go.
And all right, fellow dragon riders, buckle up.
I don't think we need to connect here because we have a connection there and there. So I'll keep it.
There's no
And then at the back here, we'll just be a little bit loose with everything that we add.
We're getting reports about a traffic
So
somewhere.
I have the right thing there.
Have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might
Think-
want to wait a little
yeah,
while
this
until
one.
everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know.
And we can hide that bump in there as well
Meanwhile, if
by doing this.
drive safe.
Alright, I may do something in here instead. I'm pretty sure that we don't need it, but I will do that anyway. Is this? Now can I make, or can I choose something that really fits in there? Have these all the way here, that would be all the way there. So that's a no, unless could actually use this one. Okay, let's do it. And I think they deserve another connection. Just to make things a lot easier for whoever comes here. Alright, that's it. And then keep working here. And another one over there. Then start with birch. And then we'll do, I think we're doing hickory in this area as well. And double check. Also want to do one little thing here, which is just this one. I believe that is 3 gap. There we go. This, just one, please. Right, and if you use some hickories, we can fill these gaps. And make these look a little bit more chaotic. Now that I'm thinking this, we don't need that. And I could actually come here and do this instead. There we go. Feels like we need something else in here. Feels like a couple of London planes here and there, maybe just some bushes just to make this look a little bit more wild. I think that's the word I'm looking for. And then, yeah, we have that buffer in there as well. What's the factory there with all the smoke? This one? I think they have two. So this one, spin-off bakeries, that's actually a bakery. It smells really good, AQ. It smells great in here. And just next to it, we have almost meat. So produce vegetables and livestock are used to produce food. So doesn't smell as great as the bakery, but it's there. Gazebo, not here, I don't think. Not the best place for a gazebo next to all this industry. On this side, maybe we can do that. Oh, the city is looking nice now. I like it. All right, how are things working? Let's take a look at the... Oh, before we take a look at anything, I know that AQ didn't say anything to me, but we need some mailboxes in this new area. Just one will do the trick. Maybe another one. Not that we need with the sorting facility there, but do another one there. Not that it may that much mail to sort. We're doing a pretty good job. Oh, that's... I'm struggling to talk now. Grain. We have... That's new from the latest updates. So these are surplus. If there is enough of resources in storage, it's marked as balance. If surplus is likely to be exported and it's in deficit, it's likely to be imported. Why are we not... Oh, there we go. We're good. It's balanced now. And we are selling wood, electronics, pharmaceuticals, textile, furniture, paper, selling a lot, making tons of money. Our money is actually going up again. We had 400,000 per hour. We gave a discount on the taxes, went to 250 and now 321. So nice, nice. TCG at. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I don't remember what I was gonna look though. I think that was what I was gonna look, how this is doing. By the way, is this producing? Nearly empty, yeah, because we're probably using the whole thing, but it's very efficient, mind you. What's the problem there? Thick employees. Interesting. So let's take a look. Oh, that's what I was gonna look at the time. These feel like, especially because of the high density in this area, we need an actual hospital, like what do we have in here? But to do that, do we then start building on this side? And then this, maybe? This is not using any of the buildings in here anyway. That's a good question as well. How do you make citizens less sick? So healthcare keeps them healthier. Healthcare, yeah, get the ones that passed away. Um, maybe we go with this one instead. It's interesting because it's not really... Oh, now it's using 3 out of 5. 22 people here. Maybe this needs something closer. The size of this is actually better than... Which building do we have here? Is the modern medical clinic, which is this one. 90 patients, 5 ambulance. This has double ambulance, a lot more patients. So maybe what we do is we remove this for a second. Fortunately, it doesn't fit in there. It does fit in here, but I don't know if that's what I want to do there. Could go here in the main road. You know what? I might do that actually. Let's go right there. That'll take some houses away. And that was the whole point of having it in here. Just want like easier access for this. Let's do this. Let's make this here. This will go away though. We'll have, what we'll have here? Just ratchet. Interesting. Why are they all ratchet and poor on this side? Maybe we need some sort of the community kindergarten in here, which won't do much, mind you. We do need a citizens service center in there. Have anything smaller? This one. Welfare office. This would fit in here and make everyone happy. I think that's what we'll do. Fortunately, we'll lose a couple more houses in there, but this is for the good of the nation here. Give me Linden. There we go. Just something. Why is this having trouble? Let me do this and back there. There you go. Alright, and yeah, a lot of ambulance are going. So I think we did a good thing there. It was a good change. Let's try to improve a couple of things here. For example, this.
This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory
We can get some
immediate area due to poor road conditions.
more houses in there.
Caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Can I remove that? I think I'll have to remove everything. They should build something here. Come on. Demand for this area is huge.
This one comes from a fan named Morthok. Not very good penmanship, Morthok. You know,
Why is this not...
Morthok. Ah, those were dark times. But it's all right.
I don't understand why...
Astral plane. He's never
Oh, the building is slightly on top of that. Alright.
unless he found some way to escape.
They're using this to get there. Interesting. You know what? There we stay. Let's use that in our favor then. Let's add
Yes.
an extra one in here.
Sorry, Morthok, we're out of time, but thanks for your question. And let's
There we go. And I'll remove zoning from there.
And we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
We'll build like a garden in here.
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait.
Let's go this way.
Clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
There.
Industry in the region is
And we can use
business
these to place some
now
trees.
floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
It's like a glove. I don't think I need to expand this on this side as well. So let's do that there. I think you can just do this like so. And then maybe go with some flowers on this one. I think that'll look a little bit better. Late birthday with a few taps on the screen, please. Oh, thank you, AQ. Oh, 5,000 likes. That's awesome. Thank you very much. You're all the best. Really. There you go. Simple, but does a good job. And why do we have a 3 right in the middle there? Was it me? I do that. I might, to be honest. Another one here. Like some... No. This is from the building, alright. Oh, how is this now? 1 out of 10, 19 passengers, 2 going out. Hopefully, oh, look at these. They are a lot healthier. And hopefully this helps them as well. With 116% efficiency, how come it's not gonna help them? That definitely is gonna help them. Alright, I think this area should be a little bit better. We're looking at wretched wealth in here. We still have a few like that. Are they working? Adults, educated. It's an employee, so she's getting money. And Cynthia is also an employee. She's getting money. Why are they wretched? That's anyone's guess. If they're working, how come land value is 145, which is not huge? 3, 9, 80. What's the land value across the city? Average land value 34,000 per cell. But then it says 145. Doesn't make sense. That makes zero sense to me. I have no idea. And it's not even like one of the highest land value in there. We do have some parks, some commercial around it. So that is good. But then, yeah, companies are not very profitable in this city. Especially the commercial ones. These are starting to go back to the look at that, five employees in there. Oh no. Here we go again. I think I've removed something, but I have no idea what. What did I remove from here? Don't know. So these 5 employees. Go. 21. 5 employees. 5 employees. 5 employees. Oh man, that sucks. I'll do that because otherwise the employment in the area will be horrible. How's this? Right, 9. We don't have enough employees in here. Interesting. Let's take a look at that. We have some just the highly educated and the well educated, but look at this. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem at all. And position is filled. So yeah, let's give them some time and this should hopefully get better soon. And this should also reflect, yeah, look at this. Those are where their offices, those offices going up, and then this is going back down again. All right, this is going well, I would say. We have a lot of people dead now, but health-wise, they are a lot better. This should be helping the welfare office. Good, that's good. Things are a lot more balanced. Is there anywhere else that they're very unhealthy? I don't think so. Just think that soon we'll need like an actual hospital so we can get more helicopters. So I have a feeling that that helicopter is always going somewhere, although it's in here. Going anywhere at the moment. Okay, what's next for this area? We definitely need to finish this, and I was thinking about this. I might do industrial for all of this back area in here as well. Unless we need... I don't think we need high school. But where do we get a high school is something else. We have elementary school in here. We have another elementary school in there. Elementary school over here as well. Which we can and will give an extra space. Could actually do this, really? I think this area will benefit from something like that, keep them healthier. So why not? All right. They use it. Use and abuse it. But yeah, we need a high school in this area. We don't have one. The more I look at this, the more I think we should go on this side. But I want to give them easier access to a high school. For that, it needs to go around here, especially with all these buildings over there. Let's see, what options do we have? Elementary,
A driving advisory has
high
been
school.
issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
This one.
Please exercise
How
caution
many
if you
do
possibly
we need? How many
cross the
spots?
streets until conditions improve.
We need
This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory
500 is what I'm looking for, at least.
poor road conditions. Please exercise
Another
caution if you
elementary.
drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a
State
local
library.
public service
This is something that we can do, actually. Yeah, let's look in here. I definitely need a high school. This is 400.
I'm Dylan Ranglebone. Join me as
This
we
is
go deep into the underworld here on Soft.
huge. 800. The city high school in this area might work.
Traffic accident. Somewhere.
Too large, too large.
Maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if
It's actually
you're planning to
interesting.
stay out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears.
Go this one or this one.
You already know about it. No
This
use
would be an interesting building for this area.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats
It
our
would
boat.
There's no
almost
sense in this, folks,
fit.
Glenda.
Just finding the spots for these things. This sounds like a good spot for it, really. Let's do it. I know that we'll lose some residents, but we'll win some education. Let me quickly move this again. There we go. Lots and lots of people live in those buildings. Oh, sorry everyone, but not really. And now we have enough capacity. Good. Just want to see that all come and get educated. So there has been quite a lot of it's not really fixes, but looking at improvements, city improvements, looking at needs and matching those for everyone in the city, if you know what I mean. Five employees on those huge buildings. That is a big no. Let's see. It's called T-Town Planning. I like the sound of that. Right, I think for now at least we are good there. Yeah, so we have now that in there, we have this German high school. And more people are coming there, that's good. Okay, now that we have that, and we have, well, how is the unemployment? Unemployment. Still quite a lot, which means I can get quite a lot more industry in here. I'll bring this one straight. Well, that's not as straight as I would like, but anyway. Let's go here. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I think I'll do slightly different in here. I'll bring this all the way here and connect there. And here, so we have like some like these though. Why it's doing that? Keep it this way, and then we can or add like a specialized building or something else in there. This is also looking awful. So I think I have two options in there. Not really doing well. Let's try this again. It's still a little wonky, but better than before. Over here, a bit hard to see, but I think we'll get it. Don't know if this would be a good idea, but I'll try pushing this road over here. Not just go like that. And I might add one over there. I bring another one there or not? I think I will. Although we don't need that. I think I'll keep it this way. So let's do some pathways. I know that like industrial is not the most exciting thing, but we need that for the city to work. So why not spend some time and get this all going for that, including some shortcuts. Like, why do you have this? Oh, I know, I... Let me do this. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's try that again. This would go here. I think I have to do this for a second. Do this. Stop it. Then, oh, come on. Remove, not that. Halfway. Sure. Surface. Not 3. I know that is this one. Good. And then I can add one extra in there. I hope. And do this. There you go. Good. You know what? Let's give them more options. There we go. I think we just looked at everything that we needed in here, so we are actually okay. Garbage-wise, we're doing really well. We have some recycling center in here, which is doing quite well. 28 vehicles out of 25 seems like a good thing. Industrial waste, yeah, that's working. Is that the only recycling center that we have? Oh, we have another one here. 15 out of 15. I might add some more trucks in there. So get up to 25. In terms of storage, garbage and processing, it's doing pretty well, so I won't worry about that. As far as it's using all those trucks, then I'm happy. How is this going? Too bad though. I think, yeah, it's just like almost just one traffic light before they get their life sorted. It seems to be working well. This line seems to be working well as well. All right, I think we are okay in there. Buses, we have a few. They're full, but then yeah, I think it was just kind of a backup in there. Now they are doing well. All right. Talk about buses. How about our metro? Our train lines are doing great. The train lines are doing great. 280 passengers, 70. The train lines, they are doing well. Not like incredible, but you know, good enough. Might reduce the number of vehicles in there though. Feels like we have too many. Or I'll leave, that's fine. Not worried about the money for now. And North Line is actually doing pretty good. So North Line is this one. 5 passengers everywhere. Going all the way to here. The South Line is going all the way here. And then we have the connection. All right, to compensate for those houses that we actually removed from the other side, I would do... Why? Tell me why it does that.
Issued for the immediate area due to
all right, let's do this. Oh, I see why.
exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This is
It's doing what it shouldn't.
service announcement.
Right. And I can potentially just do this. Yeah, get another one there. And get those houses in. I think we were meant to put some trees in here as well as a buffer. So let's do that. Should be pretty quick to do it. There we go. And again, thanks a lot for all the likes. I really appreciate it. You're all great people for the amount of likes you leave. Not just for that, but you know what I mean. Right? Okay. Not too crazy, but it's already better having that buffer in there. And for anyone driving, it's pretty much green. Everywhere you look, it's a nice way to get into the city. Look at all them going, nice. anything else that we may need in here? We're in need of crude oil and stone. Fair enough. We're still selling a lot more though. And what coming in? Stone, grain, vegetables, and convenience foods. Nice. Let's see our changes here to make sure this is all working. This makes them remain healthier. Alright, that is what we will do then. This will double patient capacity. Not that we need that, but we could add up to 30 ambulance if we do an underground depot. I quite like it. But we definitely don't need that. I think we have more than enough here. And they're all a lot healthier in this area. Apart from these. Still not making enough money. Is that because the jobs are a bit too far? It looks super. Thank you, AQ. Appreciate that. It could be because you have a lot of offices in here, a lot of industry over there. Not a lot of anything in here. Could have some cargo in there. How that look like? Let's take a look. If you look at this cargo harbor, oh, this is a lot of space. Actually, both in there, in no trouble at all. An interesting area that doesn't make much sense now looking at it. Like, what I mean by that is, yeah, it connects to almost nothing, and then putting this in here doesn't. I think we need to change that road. What I'll do is let's use a normal road, connect these a little bit further back. Buy this tile, by the way. Let's do it. Buy this, this, and that. All right. And then what I plan to do, if that works, is there. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. This goes away. I would do this closer to this side. And there's a reason for that. Hope. Right. Shouldn't these have like a, yeah, rail connection? Hold on. Wire. No waterway connection. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, of course. And then this train line will connect there. Could go. I think I'll just go through. Just make things more interesting. And get one of those. It's connected. Like, seriously. Why is this like that? Oh, that's better. Now what I'll do, I'll bring this all the way there, although we're not gonna use it that way. This one. This will be interesting. This will have to be a curve. This will be constant slope. And 72. Okay, 70. Maybe we go a little bit further back with this, but then, oh, that'll be hard to do. Let's see. Trying to keep it as close to 0 as possible. Which would be kind of here, more or less. And then we'll try again with this. Okay there. It is. Yeah, alright. That works for me. And from there, we will go straight. Straight is not as straight as I would hope, so let's try this again. Actually, this works. All right. And from here, I think what I'll try to do is it's 4 there. Or would be a little bit further back. So let's stop here. You understand what I'm doing in a second. It should be there. I should do this, by the way. Yeah, otherwise I won't get the right measurement in there. So 64. Remove. And now we have a nice space for a curve in there. There you go. And we have a connection to our cargo harbor. That's impressive. Yeah, it's impressive that it's looking as straight as it is at the moment, I'll be honest. What I could do is actually work even a little bit better with this. If I go here and use a key.
So here's his question. Did you ever really ride a dragon? I thought dragons only allow the bravest and wisest
Can do that.
to mount them. Why, that's a very
Even on this one.
and yes, you're quite right. They're extreme.
Then I can go into the terrain,
So with their enemies.
make it flat,
See, I didn't really so much ride the dragon, more like I
and then bring this a little bit closer.
dashed and wrestled about as I stabbed it repeatedly with a short sword.
So it looks a little bit more like part of everything else.
It all kind of ended in a draw, actually.
And then you have that key just going through there. Also, now let's connect this. Not here, here.
Thank you for the question and for listening and for absorbing all that damage.
Oh, look at that.
The rest of your party appreciates all that meaty courage. This
I don't know where I need this connected, but
Industry in the region is on the rise.
I'm
and
guessing
business is doing well that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat.
in
Glenn.
here.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a
Can't
traffic
go through there though, because this bridge is too.
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
Low.
Planning to
That's the
take
word I'm
off,
looking for.
you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect
The
delays
one that I
and
want.
run safe.
Because I want to do something like this. It's kind of a bit wavy through there, and they can go in and out. And now, there we go. We have demands. Now, if we have demands, we need to create a line. Almost forgot that. So easy is that we create one over here. Why are you doing this? But guess you do what you have to do. This is going. Oh, interesting. That's letting me connect that, which wouldn't work at all. And let's close this one. Now, open lines, move to cargo. This one is already at 30% usage. That is fantastic. This one is going to... Where's this one going? Harbor, Win Chelsea. Chelsea. It's full. Wow. It's awesome. Bring it all. And the other one, in route 2. Another one coming good. Meridian. So this is Meridian. Now we have to create a cargo route in here. This will get this busy, I think. What I could do there is basically create another connection. %, how much money is that? And what do you mean 30%? Not sure where that 30% came from AQ. Is the efficiency by any chance? Oh, another one full. That's awesome. We need a lot of stuff there. Good. And let's connect this one here while I wait for your response there. So, train. If I can, I don't know if that's going to work, but I'll try. That looks terrible. Okay, let's do this. Not too bad. Although we definitely don't need a key. You all in there. There we go. Now for this, we need a cargo line in there. 30% usage. How much money is the harbor generating? Let's take a look shortly. Give me 1 minute. Go here. And there. Now let me go connection Fine, let's call Harbor Industry. There we go. Let's take a look at your comment EQ. So I have no idea. This is one of my pet peeves with the game. Like, it talks about all the money that for upkeep, all the efficiency, all the employees, but it doesn't tell you how much money you do, you know, selling stuff. For example, are we selling anything, by the way? Doesn't look like we are on this line. If you look at this cargo ship, 0. Yeah, 0, not selling. How about this one? Let's see if this one will take anything out. Got in, and loading what? You're empty. Nah, just that line is making a lot more money. But yeah, if you look, cargo line, 50% usage, but again, we have no idea how much money that makes. Length, number of stops, cargo at the moment 250 ton, which is bringing more from here, which is half the line because we have two of those carries 500 tons, and it's going back and forth there. Nice. Schedule, day and night. Yeah, there's something else that I want to see here. This one, it's bringing some stuff to be sold, which is nice. And it's taking some things as well. Is it though? That was weird. Could swear that it already had like that in there. Let's see when this arrives. If this, yeah, we now have stuff to sell. We now have more stuff to sell, which is interesting because these ships, they are bringing the stuff to sell. Doesn't make sense, but they're selling it anyway. Like, they're taking it out and selling. So yeah, I guess. This is going to Rockmouth, selling electronics and textiles. Waiting for the other train in here. What is that? This one. So this is Industrial Cargo Terminal, Cargo Harbor, Cargo Train. Bringing a lot of things: grain, vegetables, cotton, and a lot of processed goods. We are good on this. Now, why we are carrying grain in here to sell it? That's anyone's guess, because we need grain and vegetables and cotton. By the way, cotton we actually have excess. Grain and vegetables we don't. But what I find interesting is that the other time it came, it took back some of this, which didn't make any sense. Let's see. Slow down a little bit. Grain, cotton, vegetable. I'll keep an eye on that. Beverage and furniture. And that now it's taking back grain and vegetable. It's like, you don't know what to do with that? Is that it? Maybe it's because we have excess and then you keep moving around? I really don't know. Don't understand what's going on. What are you bringing? We need paper, electronics. We need electronics in here. We produce like a ton of electronics. Mail. Interesting. Local mail. 150 ton. Which means that this 14 facility. We need more trains, by the way. Will receive. We're good. That's fine. The subway yard. Where is our rail yard? Here.
A driving advisory has been issued
Extra
for the
tracks.
immediate
Yeah, we had the
road
position over there already.
Exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
And should be good. Yeah, it's good. There it goes. Yay! Now that's interesting. This is slowly balancing out. I'm thinking, what I'm trying to understand here is it's also selling that if you try to keep these deficit ones in here, because if you look at like electronics, it tells me that we have like a huge deficit in electronics, but this is software. This is the one I'm looking for. Look at this. Look at my production and the surplus. You definitely don't need to buy electronics. That's 100% for sure. I'm afraid it might get it. Let's see what the train is bringing. Electronics. It's bringing electronics. Yeah, maybe it's just balancing things out. And maybe when they do, we might be able to sell it. Let's take a look. No, just saying balanced. All right. There's an offer for resource in storage. It's just there. That's the storage. That's all. Oh, we're bringing... Ah, that's the other one. We're selling vegetables, grain, and stone. And selling steel and food. Now it makes sense, I would say. Do this so it goes faster. Could get more space for a warehouse, but I don't think that we actually need that. Yeah, it's getting balanced out now. I would just love to see the train actually taking back some mail, especially the local mail. Doesn't seem like it likes the idea at the moment. What we could do then is basically to make AQ happy. Maybe your warehouse have to adjust for the exports option now. Yeah, I think you're right. But what we do here is some 14 facilities. Look at them picking up the mail. These little trucks, it will take like ages for them to do that. You're doing well. You just need 150 tons or 8.4 tons. I don't think we really need it, but I will do it. I will get this in here. And I'll do automated sorting. And that's all really, because we're just in the next building. Let me select the train itself. There we go. Minerals. It has more space. That's why I'm not completely sure why it's not taking the mail with them and actually sending the trucks from here. You know what? I don't really care that much. Let's fix that. But yeah, we have a lot of movement on the trains there, which I love. Selling some things to Meridian. And yeah, buying and selling like a lot to Winchelsea. Yeah, a lot more balanced. How's our other warehouse? Balanced as well, I would say. Good. All right, I'm happy with that. Maybe we can even build an industrial area around here. In the mailbox. I'll do a mailbox. The income, not really. It gone down actually. Maybe because we stopped exporting to fill the storage in here. I think it went down a little bit. Which kind of makes sense, but I don't know what, go straight there. I'll do one around here. Looks terrible, so we do that again. Then I want to go through the middle here. Don't want a lot of connections on top of the port in there. Especially if we will start seeing trucks coming into this area. Something that would be really needed here would be a nice fire station. I think this one will have everything that we need, including helipads. And then I also need a police station. Which, if I'm not wrong, there is one. This one? Yeah, this one.
A driving advisory has been issued for the
I can
ADA
also do that.
for road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must.
And away it
Try to
goes.
stay off the streets until
And then here
conditions improve.
we'll do
This has been a local public service.
this. Now, we need a way for people to get here.
Greetings and welcome. I'm Dylan Rangobo, knife spinner.
Could do a
rider,
passenger station in there. We don't have any other passenger.
listening to soft rock radio.
Or do we? Yeah, we do have one here.
The tourism board just released their figures, and it's good news all around.
Can we fit it
Tourism was way up over the previous
somewhere around here?
Amazing, right, Jim?
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
I think
We're live.
small train station would be more than enough there.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a
This
quick trip out,
would
might want to wait
fit
a little
almost perfectly.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding.
Maybe we do one like that, like on the sides, and then the line splits into there. And bring it a little bit further back, like here. There. And then we do 74. Kind of like that. I think that looks good. Let's bring a road. Do it like that, and then like this, just to make it a little bit nicer. It does have parking over there, so yeah, grass and trees. There we go. Lastly, we will do a passenger line. And here we'll go all the way. This is getting busy. Over here. What is it? Color lines that we're using. It's just the standard one here. Don't like that. Let's change it. Train lines, public transport, subway, train. There we go. This is harbor. And the color will be white. Why not? Actually, let's do red. Not sure if people will want to come in here, but you know, there'll be jobs in this area and this will grow more and more. So I think it's a good idea to give them at least some options. And then I'll do a little bit more in here. Ooh, an oil refinery. Let's take a look at that. Will this fit in here? Almost. Could go in there though. I think better we have enough space there. Yeah, let me do this. I just won't connect over there. Let's see the size of this, and there we go. Now this is too close to the helicopters, but that's alright. And I think I'll do kind of a back alley in there, and then we work around this. Oh, the mailbox. Almost forgot that. Let's get one there. Why not one here? Is it working? No, this is working. How is this? Much better. Still have like consorted mail, local mail, but that's alright. This will start processing and working. This building is also complaining, so away you go. Yeah, nice. What are you taking back? Nothing this time. Alright. Love this area. Yeah, it's starting to look good. And I think it makes sense to have this as an industry. I forgot to see, but yeah, winds is going towards that way, so it's okay. Give them... We have people using this. Nice. So there we go. This is starting to get used as well. And then we split the industry. Not everything goes there. It goes in here as well. And that will help us quite a lot. We are at 107,000 people as well, making some moolah and having fun. That's what this is all about. Well, that's all what this is for today. We've done, I think, quite a lot in terms of improvements in all the city, like health-wise, working with hospitals, adding more industry, creating the cargo, creating train lines, cargo lines, and I think this has been a really nice stream today. I loved all the comments, all the suggestions, questions, and yeah, really appreciate it all. So I'll see you next weekend and at the same time, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Motivate, for sending the gifts as well. Really, really appreciate that. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.